Bonjour, comment ça va, cher? Hello, and how are you? Welcome to the Uncle Randeau's Cajun Kitchen, and yep, I'm Uncle Randeaux. Today, I'm going to show you how to make Uncle Randeau's salsa. All right, now look right here. This is the ingredients we need. If it's wintertime, like when we're filming here, I use canned diced tomatoes. If it's summertime, by all means, go get you some fresh, good garden tomatoes. You're going to need jalapenos. If you like to add a little heat, serrano has a real good flavor and it's going to add some heat. Watch out. Garlic, scallions, cilantro, and a special little bit of jalapeno vinegar. Okay, now we're going to prepare it all up. I already put the tomatoes in a bowl. The diced tomatoes, I said it's winter, so I put 2 cans of a 14.5 ounce or one. All right, and now we're going to chop up and cut. First thing we do, take the scallions, cut the tip off. That's not any good. And then we're going to cut it nice and thin. You can cut right across, however many you're going to use. Try to make them small, because if you're putting it on chips, if it's too big, it won't fit. By the way, I want to let you know something about us Cajuns. We're not very good about following the rules. We like to change things as we go. We like to do it the way we want. So I don't want to hear from you, my mama didn't do it this way, because my mama didn't do it this way either. I did it the way I want to do it. Okay, I finished cutting the scallions. I'm going to put it right in with the tomatoes. All right, you don't have to worry about getting every little piece. Now I'm going to cut the garlic. I'm going to cut it in small pieces, so I cut it in half, like this. I'm going to chop it up into small little bitty bits, because I want it to be able to fit on the chips. Okay. But you have to have garlic to make it, first of all, Cajun and Uncle Randeaux. Again, I cut it in half. Sometimes again. All right, small little bitty pieces. All right, I have 4 cloves here. You might want a little less. I like garlic, okay. Okay, show you what I'm going to do to get this into the pot. Sometimes I like to put it on this nice big knife. Very easy to move over. Or into the bowl, that is. Now, I'm going to put the cilantro. I like my nice curved knife. I'm going to cut off at the stems. I don't need that. And I'm going to dice it up. This I want to make very, very fine. As I said, there's no order. You can do this in any direction you want, any spice, any combination at any time. It won't change a thing. It's all going to mix up together, and you're going to eat it all at the same time anyway. By the way, just as a piece of information, cilantro is often thought of as a Mexican parsley, but it actually came from China. I was in China one time, told them about that and how I like it and my food. And the friend who had taken me out to lunch brought me a great big bowl of cilantro, nothing else. I tried my best to eat the whole bowl, but I didn't quite make it. All right, same thing. I'm going to use this big knife. Makes it a little bit easier to get in there. Okay, now this is for your benefit. When I cut peppers, I like to wear some nice thick rubber gloves, industrial strength. All right, now you cut as much as you want. I'm going to put 2. That's what I normally do. Sometimes I taste it a little bit. I don't think it's hot enough, and I'll add some more. But whenever you put fire into food, you cannot take it out. You can add more tomatoes. You can add more garlic. You can add more parsley. You can add water. You're not taking the fire out. The flame is lit, and it's going to hurt. So go a little bit at a time. And remember this, tomorrow is going to be hotter than today, even doing nothing. Now you can put any kind of pepper you want. I like the flavor of the jalapeno. I like the flavor of the serrano. But I don't like the flavor of some of the other peppers. I'm not going to mention them all. They're hotter. It's not so much the heat I can't take. I just don't like the flavor. If I'm going to burn a little bit, I want to be enjoying myself. Okay. This may seem like a lot of pepper, but the jalapenos of the late have not been that hot. That doesn't mean you won't buy a hot one. Okay, and I'm going to add now a serrano here. Said I like the flavor, but they are usually hot. They're on the pepper scale, they're one level hotter than the jalapeno. Okay. All right, now we've put this all in here. I have one more thing we want to do, and that's the jalapeno vinegar. All right, this is about 1/4 of a cup. We have here Uncle Randeaux's homemade jalapeno and jalapeno vinegar. I'll tell you about that another day. You cannot get it right now. If you can get pickled jalapenos, I like to add just a little bit. It gets a little bit of bite to it and a little bit of acidity to it. Notice while I'm talking, I'm starting to stir this around a little bit. Okay. But you have this. If you don't have vinegar, a lime juice will work. You want something with a little more acidity, give it a little bite, and it adds a little flavor. Now, right, you did not see me in this time, because I used canned tomatoes. I did not add any salt. If I use fresh tomatoes, I might use a tiny little bit, maybe like 1/4 a teaspoon. Not 1/4 a tablespoon, 1/4 a teaspoon. Don't put too much salt. All right? And here you go. It's all done. All right, I would let it sit for a little bit. It'll taste good that way. If you feel you need a little more, you can add another small can of tomatoes if you wish. But I think the cilantro and the peppers and that garlic, that makes the difference. So you bring this to your party, and you're going to have a good time. Okay, mes amis, my friends, it's all ready to go. We're in a nice presentation. We're going to go to the neighborhood party, a ball game, anything at all. You're going to be popular here with this. So, allons manger. La de la bon ton roulé. Ça, c'est bon. Bonjour. Well, I guess you know it's time again. It's time again for Cajun humor. So, Uncle Noon, he'd been watching on the television. He'd been watching for a while, and he saw all about those astronauts. They go up in the air. They went to the moon. They circle around and around the world, ring around the roses around the world several times, so many times. And then they don't seem to do it anymore. They stopped. And so, you know what? Uncle Noon, he decided, you know what? I'm going to build me a rocket ship. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to build me a rocket ship. I'm going to make it out of cypress wood. That's good hard wood. That's going to be able to take the travel. Only thing he was not too sure about right away yet was, how the fuel, the rocket fuel. So he wrote a letter to NASA in Houston. He said, I'm building me a rocket ship, and I will just need some information about the rocket fuel. Can you help me out? So sent the letter off. In the meantime, he didn't hear anything. So he's building his rocket ship. He got his gang of friends, and they're working on it. In about 2 weeks, that letter was kind of passing around in NASA Space Center, and some man looked and said, "Oh, you can't just build yourself a rocket ship like that. You can't do that. You gotta have some knowledge. You gotta have some equipment. You gotta have the right machinery. I gotta go see what this man's doing." So that man from Nassau, he got in his car. He drove all the way to Barricade, Louisiana, and there's Noon and his gang. They're building that rocket ship. He looked over there. He found Noon. He said, "You in charge here?" Noon said, "Yeah, I'm in charge. This is my project here. I'm doing this." He said, "What is this? That's the rocket ship." "Yeah, that's the rocket. What are they building that with?" "Oh, we made that with cypress. Cypress, that's hardwood. It's going to take the heat, going to take the cold. It's going to take some travel. It will last a long, long time. We're going to be able to use this rocket ship a lot." So I said, "Hold on. Okay, well, what are they doing?" I see they're up there right at the top. He said, "Well, they're putting in the window. They're caulking it real good. They put the window so we can see where we're going." So then they're putting some good caulk because, we don't want it to leak. It leaks, we're going to get hot, we're going to get cold. If it rains, we're going to get wet. We got to make sure we're good. We're taking good care of this. I said, "Well, what you going to do for rocket fuel?" He said, I got that figured out." I said, "I wrote a letter, but nobody answered me. So I just got a lot of gasoline and kerosene. We mix it all up. I got it in a barrel, put it in the bottom. It'll go to work. We're going to make it." I said, "Okay. Man, Noon, where you going to go?" "Well, we're going to the sun. Nobody's been there. We're going to the sun." The man looked at me and said, "Noon, you're going to burn up. That sun is hot. It's thousands of degrees. You're rocket, you're going to catch on fire. You're going to burn. You're going to melt. You're going to be all gone. You can't make it. You're going to die." I said, "Oh, well, man, sure, we got that figured out, We understand this, but we're going to go at night." Bon chance, mon ami.